Have you ever met someone who barely speaks in a group, but when they finally say something, everyone goes quiet and listens? Or maybe you know someone who asks way too many questions about things most people just accept. Someone who overthinks everything. Someone who seems to live inside their own head. Here's the thing. That person might be far more intelligent than anyone in that room realizes. Today we're going to talk about something really interesting, the everyday habits of people with extremely high IQ. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you're either going to recognize someone you know, or you're going to recognize yourself. Let's get into it. Part 1. They enjoy being alone. And no, this doesn't mean they're antisocial or weird. Think about it this way. When your brain is constantly running, constantly thinking, analyzing, connecting ideas, being around too many people at once becomes genuinely exhausting. Highly intelligent people often need alone time the same way your phone needs to charge. It's not that they don't like people, they just need quiet to function at their best. So if you know someone who loves their own company a little more than most, don't misread that. Their mind is probably busier than you think. Part 2. They ask why about everything. Not just big things, small things too. Why is this process done this way? Why do people react like that? Why does nobody question this? To most people, these questions seem unnecessary, but to a high IQ brain, every why is a doorway. They genuinely cannot walk past something that doesn't make sense without wanting to understand it better. Curiosity isn't a hobby for them, it's just how their brain is wired. Part 3. They're comfortable saying, "I don't know." Okay, this one surprises people every single time. You'd expect the smartest person in the room to have all the answers, right? But actually, it's the opposite. The more intelligent someone is, the more they understand just how much they don't know. So instead of faking confidence, they just say it. "I'm not sure. Let me think about that." And here's the twist. That honesty, that's actually a sign of a very sharp mind. Part 4. They overthink a lot. Their brain doesn't switch off easily. A normal decision that takes most people 2 minutes, a high IQ person might spend 20 minutes on it. Not because they're slow, but because their brain automatically explores every possible angle. It can look like indecision from the outside, but inside, it's a very busy thinking process that most people simply don't experience. Part 5. They change their mind without shame. Most people hate admitting they were wrong. It feels uncomfortable. It feels like losing. But highly intelligent people actually do this easily. When they see better information, they update their thinking. Just like that. No ego attached, because for them, being accurate matters more than being right. Part 6. They're usually funnier than you'd expect. Seriously, this is backed by science. Good humor requires your brain to connect two completely unrelated ideas and deliver them at exactly the right moment. That's actually a complex mental skill, and studies show a genuine link between high intelligence and a sharp sense of humor. The funniest person in the group, often also the deepest thinker in the group. Interesting, right? Part 7. Their brain comes alive at night. Late nights, deep thoughts, sound familiar? Many high IQ people do their best thinking when the world around them goes quiet. It's like their brain finally gets the space it was waiting for all day. Ideas flow, connections happen, problems suddenly have solutions. While everyone else is asleep, their brain is just getting warmed up. So, here's the big takeaway from all of this. Intelligence doesn't always look impressive from the outside. It doesn't always speak first. It doesn't always have a confident answer ready. Sometimes it looks quiet. Sometimes it looks uncertain. Sometimes it looks like someone just sitting alone with their thoughts. But inside that quiet, there's usually something extraordinary happening. So the next time you meet someone who seems a little too curious, a little too thoughtful, or a little too comfortable with silence, maybe don't underestimate them, because the most interesting minds in the world rarely feel the need to prove it. If this video made you think of someone, or made you feel a little more understood, that's exactly what we were going for.
See you in the next one.